The length of a recession in the United States can vary depending on a range of factors, including the severity of the economic downturn, the policy response of the government, and external factors such as global economic conditions. In general, recessions in the U.S. have lasted anywhere from a few months to several years, with the length of the downturn depending on these and other factors. Historically, the average length of a U.S. recession has been around 11 months, with some recessions lasting longer and others shorter. For example, the Great Recession of 2008-2009 lasted for 18 months, while the recession of 1980 lasted for 6 months. The recession of 2020, which was triggered by the COVID-19 pandemic, lasted for 2 months, making it the shortest recession on record. The severity of the recession is a key factor in determining its length. A mild recession, where GDP falls by only a few percentage points and unemployment remains relatively low, is likely to be shorter than a severe recession where GDP falls by double digits and unemployment rises sharply. This is because a severe recession will require more time for the economy to recover, as businesses and households adjust to the new economic environment and begin to invest and spend again. Another factor that can influence the length of a recession is the policy response of the government. Fiscal and monetary policies, such as stimulus spending and interest rate cuts, can help to mitigate the effects of a recession and speed up the recovery. The government's response to the Great Recession, for example, included a range of measures such as the Troubled Asset Relief Program, TARP, and the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, ARRA, to help stabilize the financial system and provide economic stimulus. These measures were successful in shortening the length of the recession and accelerating the recovery. External factors can also play a role in the length of a recession. The U.S. economy is interconnected with the global economy, and a recession in one country can have spillover effects on others. A global recession or economic slowdown, for example, can prolong a U.S. recession by reducing demand for U.S. goods and services and limiting investment opportunities. In summary, the length of a U.S. recession can vary depending on a range of factors. While the historical average length of a recession is around 11 months, the severity of the downturn, the policy response of the government, and external factors such as global economic conditions can all impact the length of the recession. A mild recession is likely to be shorter than a severe one, and government policies and global conditions can also influence the length of the downturn. Ultimately, it is difficult to predict the length of a recession with certainty, and much will depend on the specifics of the situation and the response of policymakers.